just build that in there.
No, you don't!
What do we got going on here? What's this? What's this guy? What's this guy? Is that another turret? No.
I think that's the mount for the centermost rear turret. I cleared out the inside of it to make like a chamber.
Yeah, that can say that. That can
flat.
say that.
It's all heavy armor as well, so I mean, most of your superstructure probably wants to get replaced with light armor.
I mean, if I felt like doing that. You know me, I love my heavy armor.
Yeah, you just might have issues floating her.
Maybe. Let's see what happens.
We are changing, sorry, just to... The buoyancy is going to get altered, potentially, at least for this trial, to 1.1, so they'll be slightly more buoyant than in the standard.
Yeah, Destroyer was talking to me about that.
Seems like a wise idea, because it can get a bit difficult to build ships, especially small ships.
Would you just...
With very low buoyancy, yeah.
Ye mercy, you couldn't have done that.
I had a buddy fire at me using a wall of 45 large rails, only 15 degrees deflect. The armor I used was beam blast, standard blast, heavy plate. Huh.
That's it. That's it.
Was there space behind the heavy plate? In between the heavy plates? Because that could potentially also assist in... Yeah. Keep that little platform there. Okay, so yeah. So space armor will do that as well. Yeah, that should be good there.
Yeah, spacing armor is almost mandatory since Warfare 2.
Oh yeah. Definitely mandatory. Unless you're like Will and I, who just, you know, go statics. Though Will's more of the static guy, I'm not. I'm just, yeah, guns.
Alright, you sure the tower isn't too? I guess not. But you don't need all the blocks in the bloody center, do you? So let's take those out.
Center blocks, I kind of was going to use those for the shaping.
Well, I mean, sorry, these ones up here, so I'll just take a quick bit of a row out. It's inside the hull. Okay.
It's fine, it's fine. The whole ship is on pistons and landing gears right now, so she's actually out of the water.
How much space we got inside? So, like, what's that? 1, 2, need lights.
Fairly decent.
7 blocks high. 6 for the most part.
Well, and if
so
you come back here, is where it's more standardized until you get to the actual rear of the ship. Oh, that reminds me, you gotta get rid of all that fucking rudder and propeller bullshit. I spent all 2020 to 2022 shooting armor hybrids. See, I'm just like, meh, armor, slap, done. Eventually, I'll get more into like looking at the different armor types. Like I've watched a video about the different types like armors, but in the tourney, I don't have time. I don't have the block count for that, so it's just literally slap goddamn armor, call it good. I'm actually going to turn on mirroring for this. I need to set mirroring for it.
No!
My concern for you, however, is will you have bulkheads? Potentially. It depends on what Mac thinks, because my main thing is, you know what? Here, I'll show you a good example. I've got her over here. Get that out of my face. Surface. So this is my first attempt at building a metal ship. Of course, this all the holes plugged up are from Northwind weapons that are not on installed at the moment, but you can tell she's already sinking because it's not a double hatch. Surface, my girl. This is literally the ship. This is the interior. No bulking, no bulkheads, no individual compartments. Because I've tried individual compartments before. They just, bleh. It's like, god damn it, I don't stop sinking. And that's with me doing certain bits, light armor, heavy armor. It just.
Oh yeah, I think what you need to do for this, man, is have light armor on the deck underneath the superstructure and most of the superstructure internals. All your internal stuff, the interior blocks, the light armor. You might even need to strip out some of the heavy armor sections and put in like just heavy plate instead. But yeah. Just come over here for a second, man. I don't think it's even. See these two poles? They're like meant to be across from each other. I was just trying to figure out how we fix this. This way.
We're trying to fit.
Oh, it's. I don't think it's shaped the step down the same on both sides.
No, I don't think so. But that was something I was going to get into when I started the smoothing.
I guess it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, we can just get to that last. All right, fuck it. I'll put that up.
Do you?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's 2 steps forward. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a little weird. I was noticing that earlier when I was meshing halves together after making it an all block count. Width-wise, I just hadn't bothered with it yet. I was like, this'll do for now. I'll dick with it later.
well, that should be fine width-wise, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold up. I see something. I just noticed this. Be gone!
Yeah, that's done.
Alright, so... Trying to identify where I want the bridge to be. I'll still stand by the space armor, light tire, heavy space, light tire, heavy, bulky but effective against MGs and missiles. I also don't run strips in my mechs unless you count timer blocks. No, timer blocks and programmable blocks are two different beasts. Like, programmable or timer blocks, I'll do those shits all day long. You start making me do timer blocks, and I'm gonna be like, I need to fuck. How do I do this? You know what? I think I know exactly where I want to put the bridge.
How many guns you got at the front on this?
It'll have 2 front, 1 rear for Iowa class.
2 front, 1 rear.
Yeah.
I think that's too far forward for your bridge, isn't it?
Maybe. You know what? Even though I don't want to do this, I want to take Opera GX off of being throttled to death. Because I'm going to need it to not be throttled for this.
Where are we going to put this? Probably here.
I run timers to future-proof my build so I don't have to repair the code base if Keen breaks something. That's another thing, is just that. That's also. Fucking Nezu.
Wait, What size barrels is
She's going to be the max 16s. Because she had the largest and most most advanced guns that the Navy was putting out, and I think even the Montanas had them as well.
So there's one of them on the rear of the ship now if you want to scale.
Yeah, let me take a look real quick. I was looking at them earlier.
Got the flag on it for you.
I got the flag. Let's go. Yeah, that scaling's. I mean, the ship is bigger than the gun, and the gun just kind of looks small, but it's not stupid small looking, which is fine. I'm fine with that. And actually, I like that turret placement because she might be able to bring that turret around further without me having to reveal a full broadside. Or allows me to angle myself more, so that way I'm not giving too much of a broadside, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Technical specifications. You might run this. Please thank you.
Back.
No worries. Identifying locations of things. Actually, no. That's about right where the bridge needs to be. Oh, she has a bulbous. That's actually right where she's supposed to be for a bridge. Shush. I'm in here. No, we will have a two. Oh. Yeah.
I'm back with food.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
What you got for nums? Is it nudes?
Nudes.
Nudes.
2 minute. 2-minute nudes, nothing special. It's,
Nothing special. You
Not
hear this,
easy.
Mass? You hear this?
I got nudes, masks, but they're really boring. It's literally just 2-minute noodles.
Just literally 2-minute noodles.
Yeah, like super quick to make.
Yeah.
So does she float?
She floated before we started tearing shit down, and she's now got a bit of a hole up front, but meh.
What was the math? What is the math?
Say that again.
What's her mass?
Our mass. Give me a second. Let me slap down a cockpit. $24,885,320 kilograms current weight.
Big boy.
24 million. Alright, cool.
25 if you want to round up. I want windows.
Alright, I've added you some propellers and faux rudders.
Nice. We love the rudders. I really would love to use these little windows, but not today.
Not today, Satan.
Not today. And also, that's the wrong window. I want the inverted.
Wait, what am I making this in? Oh, it looks. I'm so fucking confused right now.
What's going on, Mac? What's going on? Talk to me.
Just trying to figure out which blocks I'm meant to be using. Right?
Uh,
Is this heavy? Why am
Where
I
you at?
doing? Something different. I must be using a very subtly different color. That's all.
yeah. Yep, I was having that issue too. I'm like, Nani the fuck?
Made no sense. Now it does. Paint it all later. Vector. H2O2. Need to
Oh.
put some balancing. Basically, the ballast system of the ship.
Yeah.
Well, you know, because you're going to control basically to fine tune it with ice and sticking it in a container somewhere. So we need a collector and whatnot. I'll start getting some of that ready.
Oh, I
Do you
thought
wanna
we
put
would
that
be
later?
using hydrogen tanks for that.
They don't work,
Huh.
as far as I'm aware. I mean, they might still work, but like they're nerfed a bit. But I've just gone straight for buoyancy chambers.
Huh. Well, I guess it's a good thing I have a fuck ton of hydrogen tanks on my naval battleship over there.
Yeah, I think that's going to get changed at some point. Like, I think he wanted to get rid of them, but popular, demand kept them in. But I think he
Yeah.
wanted to go completely for normal buoyancy.
I mean, nice to have completely normal buoyancy.
That's what I've done on my build, and then I fine-tuned it by moving ice to, like having the system dump ice in certain containers.
Yeah, go for it. You know that way better than I do.
All right, I'll put a conveyor line down the bottom of it and a little thing for that.
Also, if you want to get rid of the H2 generators and the air vents that I have inside right now, you can. I just put those in there for just basic floating her right now.
I think you only need one air vent throughout the entire ship to make the buoyancy system work.
Nice to have some redundancy, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But well said.
Right. You just got hit with like one shot, your air vent goes.
Yeah, how'd that go?
And then I also want to try to keep all of her criticals, so like her power and her, well, mainly her power. I want to keep that center line as much as possible and towards the center of the ship, so that way I can add another layer of protection around it.
Yeah. So engine room, I'm presuming near where it replaced in the real ship, so like
Towards the center.
mid-rip.
Yeah, I think. Let me take a look real quick. So I do have the Iowa class battleship Google.
We're getting to the point where we're doing a survival build. Do you want to just go that way?
My issue is with piping her.
Yeah.
Completely.
I can get down in the middle of it and start doing that.
Yeah, I mean, if
The
we
first thing I would do if I was going to do it would be lay the pipe, the main network out.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is I gotta.
I can
As
go
long
in
as you're
there.
playing pipe, I'll be right back.
Nice.
I gotta see where her.
Friggin-
That's modernization. I don't want modernization. I want. 1940.
Okay. Right. I'm going to set you up some door timers too, but we'll get there.
Okay.
My God, it's dark in here.
Maybe child. Probably not.
All right. Orientate myself.
You can get food when you come home.
This big hole.
Whoa. Encoder. Where did you go? Encoder. There it is. Goddamn. What the fuck? Also, this is the wrong thing. Debatable, child. And child, you get off in like 3 hours. By the time I go on break, it will be 10. There is no point in me driving there, driving back, just to drive back to pick you up in 2 hours. I love you, but I don't love you that much to waste that gas. It just means you'll be extra hungry when you get home. Unless you're going to fork over $20 for gas. So I'm not driving her cold.
I have to remember how to solve that.
5 inch, 5 inch, 5 inch, 5 inch, 5 inch, 5 inch.
Come back a bit.
This is the fun part. Trying to accurately place these goddamn secondaries.
Hey, looking to get headshot. Where am I?
What happened here?
Oh, well did he see? There we go. Those are AA gun mounts. I'm not too worried about putting accurately on top of the turrets. Especially since they don't have the modeling for it.
The dick.
The dick! Oh, not right in the dick, bro.
Oh, just sit on my dick, bro.
Is it going to sit on my dick, bro? Okay, how big is this 5-incher? Oh, it's
Wink.
a wink.